Do you know the story of the black pioneers who built modern emergency medicine before America even had paramedics? Have you heard of the Freedom House Ambulance Service? The black men who created today's EMS system and were nearly erased from it. Follow if you've never heard this story. In 1967, in the Hill District of Pittsburgh, emergency medical care was broken. Ambulances were often run by police. There was little medical training. Black neighborhoods waited longer for help, or didn't get it at all. So the community did what it has always done when systems failed. They built their own. That year, the Freedom House Ambulance Service was created, staffed entirely by black men from the Hill District. Many were unemployed. Some were formerly incarcerated. All were overlooked by the system. But what they were trained to do was revolutionary. Under the leadership of Peter Safar, a physician now known as the father of CPR, these men received medical training far beyond anything seen in ambulances at the time. This was before paramedics existed as we know them. Freedom House medics learned CPR, defibrillation, advanced airway management and intubation, IV therapy, drug administration, trauma response, hospital-level care on the street. They weren't just transporting patients. They were saving lives before patients ever reached the hospital. And it worked. Response times improved. Survival rates increased. The Hill District finally had reliable emergency care. Freedom House became the blueprint. Medical schools studied them. Cities visited to observe them. Their protocols became the foundation of modern emergency medical services. What we now call paramedics was built on what these black men were already doing. But here's the part history often leaves out. As EMS gained recognition and funding in the early 1970s, cities across America began adopting the model Freedom House created. Pittsburgh decided to create a new city-run EMS system, and in 1975, Freedom House Ambulance Service was shut down. The men who pioneered the system were pushed aside. Many were excluded from the very EMS jobs they helped invent. Certifications were suddenly redefined. Experience was dismissed. The system they built moved forward. Without them, it's a familiar pattern. Black innovation is welcomed in crisis, then erased when power and prestige arrive. For decades, their story went untold. Textbooks credited institutions, not people. Systems, not communities. Progress without acknowledging who paid the price to create it. But their legacy never disappeared. Every ambulance you see today, every paramedic performing CPR, every life saved in the back of an emergency vehicle. That is Freedom House. They proved that advanced medical care belongs in the community. They proved that training saves lives. They proved that brilliance exists everywhere. Opportunity is allowed to reach it. And perhaps most powerfully, they proved that dignity and excellence can rise even when the system is designed to deny both. Freedom House wasn't just an ambulance service, it was a declaration that black lives deserved immediate care, that black men deserved professional respect, that communities could build solutions when institutions failed them. This is the hidden story of the black pioneers who created modern EMS and were nearly written out of it, and it asks us to remember something important. Progress doesn't start in boardrooms, it starts in neighborhoods. It starts with people who refuse to accept neglect as normal. Follow us to uncover more hidden black stories. Follow for more untold history.